Hi, this is Dan from Beamware. I'm going to be showing you how to use the frame analysis tool. So this should be the same as any other FEM tool you've previously used. This is more so oriented for first-time users of a FEM tool, potentially students, university students just learning FEM. And here I'm going to show you how you can use this tool for structural analysis. So once you get onto the site, you can start analyzing. So you're going to see this. There's 6 options. You can add materials, cross-sections, nodes, members, point loads, and distributed loads. And there's a build and analyze tab. So first we'll be building, and the analyze tab won't be available until we make a valid model and press solve. So I'm going to quickly make a valid model. So default material is structural steel. I'm going to add that. Cross-section. For a cross-section, I'm going to add testing. For materials, I'm going to keep it as structural steel. For area, I'm just going to put 1,000. And for moment inertia, I'm just going to add 10,000 for now. For nodes, this is looking at this as your joints or supports. So let's add 0, 0. Let's make this a roller support. I'm going to add a few more. Fast forward through this. And I'll make the final one. Let's do it pinned. All right, members. Here you're basically connecting the nodes to place an element. So I'm going to place a frame element. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it better. I'm going to then place, for the second element, I'm going to place a truss element actually. I'm using a testing cross section. So this is a truss. And remember that as I go through the tutorial. And I make this final one a frame element. So then you can add point loads, and for point loads, you can add them either at a nodal value, at a node, or you can add it at a mid-beam point, anywhere along the beam. So here I'm going to add a distributed load, however. So I'm going to go to member 1, which is this member right here. Starting position, I'm going to start at the start of it, and I'm going to stop it around halfway, so 50%. So I'm not going to add anything in the X direction. So this is all global values here. I'll keep it at 0. And remember, because it's global, you have to have it as negative. So I'm going to have it as negative 100 right here. And I'll add this load, and you can see right here, negative 100 kilonewtons per meter, placed right here. And then I'm going to go try to solve it. However, you're going to get this analysis failed to solve structure. So this is not going to run if you don't have a valid case, for example. And the reason is, if you guys remember, basically this is right here, a truss element. So there's too many releases. This is not stable right now. So if I go over to nodes, node 0, let's say I modify node 0 to instead be a fixed support. And I press solve now. And now, analysis complete, successful, and I go over to Analyze tab. So currently, I showed you a linear elastic analysis, and with the paid version, there will also be a geometric nonlinear solver and a buckling solver. But for now, you can only worry about the linear elastic version, the free. And for now, we're giving out around 100 free solves, as long as the cloud build isn't too high, and maybe we'll reduce that after if it is. And then we'll have a paid version afterwards. We'll have unlimited solves and also have access to other solves, including a save option. Right now, you only see new on the free version, but there will be a save button on the solve on the paid version. So you can see here I have the moment currently being displayed along the member. If you go to moment here, I'll also show you the max and minimum moment. Press shears to display the shear values. You can press this and see the displacement. And this basically lets you see all the useful features you'd care about in terms of structural design. So that's just a quick tutorial on how to use the software for first-time users of an FEM tool. If you have any questions, you can send us an email on our site. And I hope you guys have a good time using the software. It should be a lot easier and quicker to use than a lot of the competitors.